My elbow's a little ashy. Can I still fuck? Hope y'all feeling good, man. Y'all gonna see me get lotioned up on cam. Y'all getting the OnlyFans experience. It's just the real deal, because I love y'all niggas. If nobody told you they love you, bro, I love y'all niggas. I really do. 1,000 on the way. We starting at Twitch. I'm gonna say it every video, so y'all get it up here. 1,000. Starting at Twitch, and so on and so forth. Look, my haircut disintegrating as we speak. That's cool. Look, today I got a little interesting little mini story time for y'all. Today I'm gonna tell y'all how I went on a 3-man by myself. Fucked all 3 of them, but I only impregnated 2. Like no, it's like y'all don't know why my UA shirt got a little stain on the titty part. I don't think I'm lactating. I don't know what's going on, y'all. And you see, I'm telling y'all how I went on a 3-man by myself. What am I gonna title this video? I went on a 3-man by myself, and this girl stunk so bad to the point it fucked my whole vibe up, and I never wanted to talk to her again after that. Look, I love y'all niggas. If nobody told you that, I do love y'all niggas, man. I really do. Subscribe. I don't never ask y'all to like the vids. I just ask y'all subscribe just so we can start the Twitch. That ass, just so we can start the Twitch. Look, I love y'all niggas though. And disclaimer, so I know some of the girls I might be talking about in the story time might be watching the vid. I got love for y'all, no hate towards y'all. I'm just telling shit from my perspective. Y'all know y'all friends Stunk. I ain't gonna get mad at me because no, but I'm gonna speak my truth. Oh yeah, shit to the side. Come see what the vid about. Come on, man. So this story time takes place in, I want to say 2020 or 2021. I either met these girls in 2020 or 2021. Let's just say 2020 for the sake of story. Let me see if I can find some messages real quick. Yeah, I found some messages of me and the main girl, but we gonna get to her, and I'm not reading all of that. But this story time takes place in, my camera a little off, a little lopsided like my hairline. Let me see. Yeah, this story takes place in 2020 now. 2020 OJ, y'all know I gotta give y'all the whole bit of what I was doing. Not really what I was doing, but what kind of person I was around that time. Now 2020 OJ, I have a lot of story times up on my channel from 2020. I was the type boy where I was just really doing me to the full extent without any boundaries. I'm not gonna say any boundaries because there was still boundaries set in place, but I was really just doing me, being me, doing what I wanted to do for the most part. Like, I mean, I was getting in trouble at home in 2020 because I was like 13. I was like 13, so I was still getting in trouble at home, but I didn't get in trouble outside. I'm not gonna say I didn't do nothing outside, but I ain't get in trouble outside for the most part. But this was an OJ was probably going outside the most, like quarantine 2020, 2021, like just being outside, not even really going nowhere, like not going to go on a date or like bowling or some shit, just going outside, chilling outside in the city, like just being around people. Mind you, quarantine, we supposed to die and I'm around niggas. I'm doing it backwards. I'm still here though. I don't want to die. Knock on that wood. Yeah, 2020 is when I started up. I made my first TikTok in 2020. Not my first TikTok, but I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm bored. Let me start making TikTok. Like, not even just to do nothing to get nothing from it, just to make them. That's what I was doing. Like, hey, I'm gonna make these TikToks just to make them. Nobody gotta see them. Yeah, my friends gonna see them, they gonna laugh. And that was my thing, right? I was really had pink hair in 2020 at one point, right before I started 9th grade. I was in 8th grade, 2013. I was really just being me to the fullest extent. Like, I was gamer bull, weird bull, listening to all different type of music, spiritual bull. I really got spiritual in 2020. Like, y'all probably could look at me and judge me by my cover and be like, okay, he's this type of nigga, he's this type of nigga, he's this type. Y'all don't even realize, not to suck my own balls in there, but every person has layers. I feel like every person has layers to themselves, like as a human being, differentiating from what's on the outside. We're not gonna get that deep though. That's for the Twitch. That's why I need y'all to subscribe so we get 1,000, so we can start that Twitch. So I can add them deep convo with y'all niggas. I'm not the smartest dude, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like I could talk about my chair getting greasy. Yes, sir. But look, 2020, let's really get to the whole spill. 2020, I meet this one girl named, what should we call her? I'm gonna call her Lotto. Yeah, I'm gonna call her Lotto. I meet this one girl named Lotto, right? I don't know how exactly I met Lotto. I feel like I might have met Lotto over Instagram. Now, when I met Lotto, I realized like, oh shit, Lotto is the sister of this one girl that I went to school with back in 4th grade. So, you know, I start talking to Lotto more. Now, mind you, Lotto is not my type of girl. Lotto is not. We gonna get into type of girls later, but Lotto, she was a fun person to be around and talk to, but she just wasn't like on just on like the parents level, like on some real shit though. It might be harsh to hear, sweetheart, but hey, I got love for you though, but no, you just, you mean, just spider on my wall? Shit, at least it ain't a roach. Oh my God, y'all man, growing up in fucking in the trench, I don't care, the spider can rock, bro. Anyways, so I meet Lotto, right? Me and Lotto chop it up a little bit, this, that, and the third. We talking about her sister, cause mind you, I knew her sister, so we kinda not really bonded, but we kinda broke the ice together. And it's like, okay, you know my sister, this is my sister. Let's talk about that and all that and the third. Now we didn't really have like a full blown conversation about her sister. It was just like, oh yeah, y'all look alike. Damn, who did this? Y'all got the same amount, like shit like that, right? Really figuring shit out. Now mind you, her sister, we gonna call her sister. Sister is not in the story time, but we gonna call her Body Glaze for the sake of it. We gonna call her Body Glaze, right? Now mind you, when I went to school with her sister, I went to a private school in 4th grade. I don't know how the fuck I got a scholarship to this day. I don't know. I went to school with her sister in 4th grade, and it was like some Christian private school, right? And it was only 5 niggas in the classroom. It was me, some boy, and yeah. No, it was me. It was 3 boys, and yeah, it was 6 people. It was 3 boys and 3 girls, but then one person ended up leaving like half middle of the year, I think. It was like 4th grade and 5th grade, right? So mind you, I like bad bitches. I like bad, but mind you, I've been knew I like bad bitches. But my thing was, especially as a young boy, because I was outside, but if I was going off my block, I wasn't leaving Germantown. I wasn't leaving the area around my school. I wasn't leaving, I barely left my block from like around this age. I was barely leaving my block around this age, unless it was like, yo, I'm by. See, you know what I've realized? I feel like I do shit backwards a lot of the times. Most of the times where I do shit to the point where I break rules with my mom, or I'm getting in trouble, or this, that, and the third, I would do it with my friends a lot, but most of the time it was me doing it. Like, it was me like, yo, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do this. Like, I'm riding dolo by myself, would do this. And I don't know if it's because like I was an introvert or what it was, but I feel like a lot of niggas get gassed up by their friends. Yeah, bro, let's jump off the roof. I ain't gonna lie, they gassed me up. They said let's jump off the roof. I'm like, hey man, I might die, but let's do it. Like, that's my shit, right? But I feel like most of the times it was like me just deciding to do it on my own. Fast forward though, right? Not fast forward, back to what I was talking about, right? It was only 3 girls in the classroom, and I had a slight selection to choose from. So what did I call her? Body Glaze? Body Glaze was like the most popping girl in the classroom. It was like 3 girls. It was Body Glaze, and it was another girl. I don't know what ethnicity she was. I don't want to say she was Indian because she was black, but she just looked like, can y'all see on my face that I'm Jamaican? Like, can y'all see that on my face? You can see on her face that she's something. I don't know what she was, but I'm like, yo, I like that. And my first option was like, yo, let me go with Body Glaze. But Body Glaze was not fucking with me back then. They always come around, don't they? Anyways, and I just never shot at the other joint because she ended up, I was never shooting. But back to the main shit. Her sister might come up later in the story time. Body Glaze might come up, but I just want to get, I always gotta give you the backstory, the lore. I always gotta give you the shit. Look, right? I start talking to, what did I call her? Lotto. I start talking to Lotto more, right? Now mind you, it's quarantine. Nobody's doing shit. In quarantine, I feel like I wanted to say that's the time I had like the most active friend groups, but it definitely wasn't. Maybe I feel that way because it might have been the time I was talking to him the most. Cause it's like, okay, we not seeing each other in school, but we talking outside of school at all times. Like, you feel me? If you got a school friend group, you probably, even if you hang with them outside of school, you probably gonna talk to them in school, and then, get out of school maybe a little bit on some days. My quarantine friend groups, I was talking to them every day. Now mind you, y'all might have some friend groups like that. I'm trying to think. I probably had specific friends, people like that. Like, yo, I'm talking, like, you my homie, you my dog, you my homegirl, I'm talking to you every day. But it wasn't really a group past like 10th grade that I was talking to every day. It wasn't really, So as me and Lotto start talking more, mind you, and I blame this on myself. And ladies, let me say this to you. In fact, let me really try and figure out what I'm trying to say, because I know what I want to say, but I don't know how to explain it to y'all. It would be sometimes where I just said I did shit backwards. I would friend zone girls. My thing is like, yo, sometimes I would pick up on the signals like, yo, you like me. Like, you feel me? You talking to me so much, you doing certain things, I'm seeing things, and sometimes I wouldn't see it at all because y'all girls like to be weird, sometimes mysterious. What y'all girls like to do, I wouldn't say like, because a lot of girls shoot, but I feel like a lot of girls like to do is they like to just like, they want to wish, they want to hope that you come up as a man, like say I'm a girl, I would want to wish that you as a man come up and shoot your shot at me. Now obviously it depends on different age groups. It might have been different back then from what it is now, but like I realized like a lot of girls, y'all like to look at niggas and hope he come talk to you. Sometimes you won't even look at him. You might have a crush on a nigga for a month in your school. You might not even look at him. You might not even say nothing to him. Other times you might try to crack jokes with him, hoping he get the hint. You might just try to be in his presence, face your seat towards him in class. I'm not gonna lie. As I got older, I peep a lot of them actions. I peep the shit that y'all be doing. Like when y'all be having crushes on niggas. But depending on how good you look, that's how much I gave a fuck. Depending on how good you look, that's how much I gave a fuck. So it would be times where like, what should I call them? Crushing? Like when she crushing on the nigga. Now mind you, not every girl the same. Not every girl gonna display their affection or their interest the same way, obviously. But y'all have patterns. So every time I would pick up on a pattern, and mind you, sometimes I didn't pick up on them at all, because sometimes y'all would have a crush and absolutely not say nothing, do nothing here. Every time that I would pick up on it and you wasn't up to par, I would basically friend zone you. I would friend zone the shit out you. Let me see. I probably got an example in my DMs. Let me see if I got an example that's not gonna make nobody mad. Let's see if I got an example. I'm gonna just tell y'all off the top. It would be times where like a girl would just like keep not even really in my face. She could be in your face and I have nothing to want to do with you. Like really just, how do I describe this shit? Like I could just tell that you want me. You might say some shit like, yeah, you know what it was? It was like beating, like I feel like a lot of girls like to beat around the bush. It was a beat around the bush type joint, but I still know what you trying to get at. It would be like, yeah, let me see your dreads, or like your dreads so nice. It don't even have to be a compliment. It can say some shit, and I would just be like, no, get on the game though. No, but like let's play iMessage games though. I feel like I was getting those vibes from fucking what I was about calling Lotto. I feel like I was getting them vibes from Lotto. So I'm just like, and mind you, I'm not even a shooter, but I would not shoot at Lotto. It's times I shot in my life. I feel like I'm 70%. Yeah, you could play your little choose and signal games or whatever crushing games, but I want you to come say something to me. I want you to really start applying heavy pressure so I can really be on there with you. Like, and sometimes I didn't peep at all. Like it was like either I don't peep or I want you to come do something, because younger me, I wouldn't escalate nothing. And maybe was I scared? I wouldn't say I was scared. I don't know what it was. I think maybe that shit just boosted my ego. I'm like, yeah, I want her to shoot at me. I want her to do this. Yeah, all my girls come at me. All like that type joint, right? I basically gave off all friend bro vibes to her, bro. I'm like, yo, I like your vibe, but I just don't want to fuck with you. I don't want to fuck with you. It could be at times I do that where back then I do that where nowadays if I see like if you my homegirl or you giving off vibes and I'm in a relationship, I'm just gonna cut you off, to be honest. Y'all might be wondering, like some girls might be wondering like, yo, why you stop talking to me? It's either that or I'm just like, yo, it's Joe. If I'm gonna cut you off if I'm seeing the vibes. But look, I'm flagging her off, right? Eventually, she basically introduced me to her friend group. Now that's where shit turned up. Now, Lotto, I'm not calling her Lotto because of her body. Let's see, let me describe. What the fuck am I doing with my hands? We gonna describe her as she a 6.5 in my book back then. She was a 6.5 in my book. I know niggas that would go for her. I'm just not going for it, and I'm not accepting it respectfully. Next girl in her friend group, we gonna call her Eminem. She was like I wanna say 7.5. Eminem was a 7.5, right? We gonna go to the next girl. We gonna call her Beef Patty. Now Beef Patty, and this was if I had a type at the time, if I had to say like, yo, what's my type? She was very close to my type. Why would you say she was very close to your type? I made a story time about my favorite ex and all of that. She didn't really give off them same vibes, but she had like similar attributes to her. So that's what like, that's not what I was really going for at the time, because I really wasn't going for nothing. But she was just like, yeah, I like girls like this. Let me describe her, right? Did I describe Eminem? Eminem is 7.5. I'm not gonna describe their body. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm fucking up their names. I'm about to write their names down. I gotta write their names down. All right, y'all, we got their names. Lotto was the first girl I was talking about. Eminem was the 7.5 Joan that I was talking about. We gonna get to her later. Beef Patty was the Joan that like, yo, this my type. And we got another girl, we gonna call her Kiki. And we gonna get to Kiki, but let's get back to describing Beef Patty, right? Beef Patty was the type Joan where like she was a regular Philly female, but she was attractive. Like Beef Patty, she was like a better 7.5, but I don't want to give her the 8. She was a better 7.5 though in my books. Like she had a little better body. She had like, you mean, but she just wasn't like my thing, especially when I was younger. My thing, I like pretty girls, but I also like weird girls. Why you like weird girls? When I say weird, I don't mean like digging your ass and eat your boogers type weird, or like, you mean like, oh, you watching anime at 24/7. I don't think anime weird, but a lot of niggas, I think the niggas who dedicate their life to anime is weird. Once you start, come on bro, let's go to lunch. Like, nah, you get out my face, bro. I feel disgusted. But I like weird girls in the sense of like, I'm gonna give y'all an example. I could send her a picture like this, or she'll send me a picture like this, and we won't get the ick. Nobody get the ick. We just laugh it off, and that's really like, yo, that's genuinely funny. So I sent my best friend that same photo. Let me tell y'all what she said. Bro, what the fuck? What is your dumb ass trying to say? I can't troll. I can't bed. I can't just have fun. Like, I like weird girls with a sense of humor too. That doesn't necessarily mean that's my type, because I talk to like a pretty girl. I don't want no pretty dumb boring girl, but like, yo, you a regular girl. I talk to girls that was in the mix, popular girls. Like, y'all gonna think I'm a whore. I feel like I talk to not really a broad variety of girls, because they all got their own personalities, but they always from Philly, but like some will just be different. Like, you mean, if you talk to bitches, you know what I'm talking about. Like, some girls just be like, I fuck with her vibe, right? She didn't really have that. Beef Patty really didn't have that I fuck with her vibe, but I didn't even really get to know her because, yeah, look, and we got the last girl, right? The last girl, we gonna call her, let me check my notes. We gonna call her Kiki, right? Now, Kiki, I'm not gonna lie, Kiki was on my dick. Kiki was not my type of John. I'm not gonna lie, Kiki was on a little heavier side. I be saying like, I don't got a type. I know what I don't want. Respectfully, honestly, and truthfully, I don't want no big John. I'm gonna die. You can take it how you want to take it. I'm gonna die because I can't take nothing. Pause. I can't handle nothing. You gonna kill me. You try to get freaky, nasty, exciting, new moves. I might just be death. Literally just death. Look. So Lotto introduced me to her friend group, right? Now, I'm fucking with the vibes of the friend group. I'm fucking with the whole spill of the friend group. Mind you, it's me and 4 girls. I'm pretty sure they might have had, I think it was one bull. Yeah, I think it was one bull. I don't know if it was Lotto cousin. It was one bull that like they will be talking about. Like, he was a part of the friend group, but he wasn't in none of the group chats that we had. Like, he wasn't on the game with us. Like, I never really talked to bull. I don't think I ever really talked to bull. So basically, I'm the only bull in this friend group. Now, ladies, let me learn you something. Let me learn you something, ladies. You may think a boy is your friend because he's been your friend for 10 years. Alright, you may think that he's only your friend, he doesn't want to fuck you because he's never said anything like that to you. You look at him as if he's a big bro. Not even big bro, he the bro. He the dude, he the guy. That's one of the guys, it's the homies. You may look at him like that. He might even be gay. I promise you I done seen it all. All these reasons to why this boy in your friend group does not want to fuck with you, fuck you, do whatever, be on that type time with you. Ma'am, you are wrong. I be seeing the vids. Call your homie up and ask him if you wanna do this and if you wanna fuck and all that and the third. My homeboy would never. He wouldn't. It's my homie. He wouldn't. Brrr. Yeah, hello. Can I come do a split on it? I'm on my way every time, bro. Every time. Why? With all that being said, ladies, I'm gonna let y'all know it's very, 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 very rare that you have a man in your friend group It could be multiple guys, or you have a friend group 50% boys, 50% girls, that at least one of them boys don't want to touch you where you pee. That's very rare. I'm trying to tell you from experience. Now mind you, I've been in a lot of female friend groups where I'm the only boy. I've been in a lot of female friend groups where it's me and a couple other boys. Almost 70% of the time, I either already had a girlfriend. That could be an exception. He already got a girlfriend, or he already, you mean, that doesn't mean he never thought about breaking your back. He probably did. He probably did. It's either he waiting for his chance, or he gonna shoot when he wanna shoot. He waiting for that opening, or he just gonna leave it alone till it come. See, he got a girlfriend, he waiting, or he could be crushing, or he genuinely just don't want none of y'all. He don't, like, you mean, it's been times I've been in friend groups, female friend groups, where I've genuinely didn't want any other girls in the friend group. But with me, it's kind of different because I'm kind of weird. If I'm in a female friend group, it's either because, okay, my girlfriend is in this friend group. Say if me and my girlfriend break up, these still my homegirls. I'm like, you mean, like, yeah, man. Now would that stop me from talking to him? I don't know. Or it's like this, fuck with one of the girls in this friend group, and I'm being around a friend group just to fuck with that one girl, but eventually I get incorporated into the friend group. Like, I'm telling y'all, if you have a guy in your friend group, 95% chance I'm not gonna say he wants you, but he thought about fucking with you, or he waiting, or if you bring it up to him, he probably would say yeah. So I got this little friend group, right? It's me and 4 girls. Now the best looking girls in the group was, what did I call them again? Eminem and Beef Patty. Them was the 2 best looking girls in the group. Now, I don't know if I was talking to a girl at the time, 2020. I might have been talking to that spiritual girl or some other girls. I don't know who exactly I was talking at the time, but I seen Beef Patty, and I'm like, yeah. Now mind you, at this point in the story time, I never seen these girls in person before. They lived around me. They letting me know what school they go to or what high school they about to go to, all this, that, and the third. I'm like, yo, how y'all know each other? They like, oh yeah, we went to the same middle school since like we was pups, all this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right. So for a while, I'm just chilling. I'm just being a homie. I'm chilling. I'm vibey, right? I'm chilling. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really waiting for an opening, but I'm just like, yo, she attractive. Like, if I ever get the chance, maybe I was waiting for an opening shit. I'm just like, and I'm talking about Beef Patty. Eminem was cool too, but I feel like me and Eminem was like, it was a like, yo, I want you to be my friend. I don't wanna be on there with you. Like, you, like, I hope other men think this way. Like, you got a girl, like, it's just like, yo, I want you to be my friend. I don't even want to, like, I'm basically friend zoning her at that time. I'm like, yo, even if she didn't want to be on that with me, I'm basically like, yo, no, was I flirting with her, y'all? Oh my God, was I flirting with her, y'all? We not even talking about her. We gonna talk about the main girl, Beef Patty, right? So we just vibing. We one big ass friend group. We would FaceTime, call, bid, all this, then the third. They would troll me. They made group chat names. Yeah, Wayne this, Wayne suck dick, Wayne all this, then the third. Mind you, I'm the only boy in the friend group. So eventually we get to the point where we so comfortable being in a friend group. Be like, yo, we done played the game. We done played our message games. We done played Uno 100 times. Like, yo, let's go chill somewhere. Let's go be outside. Now mind you, especially around this time, my thing was like, yo, I will only go outside to fucking smoke. 2020, I wasn't really linking with that much girls. I would really only go outside to smoke. So my thing is like, yo, these girls don't even smoke. So like, what are we really gonna do? I was such in a bum mindset. Oh my God, my only option of fun was getting high. That was so crazy to me, bro. But look, I'm like, what are we gonna do? I'm like, yo, what y'all usually be doing? I'm thinking they gonna say like, yo, let's just go to Rolling Thunder one day. Let's just do this and the third. And I think they was talking about that one time, like, yo, let's just go to Rolling Thunder one day. I'm like, all right. So they tell me like, yo, we usually be chilling at this one park. I'm like, all right. Search up the park. Let me see how far the park was from my crib. The crib that I used to live in. Yeah, the park wasn't that far. I want to say it was like a 15-minute walk, 20-minute walk. Now mind you, I never been to this park. I'm not gonna say this is a dangerous part of town. I feel like anywhere it could be dangerous, but this park is known. Like, niggas go to this park. Niggas then probably shot music videos at this park, like that type of joint, right? And when it come to living in Philly, like, I realized like, yo, my back itchy, excuse me, bitch. I realized like, yo, a lot of shit that I think I haven't done, or I thought of places I think I haven't been. I've been with my mom as a young boy. Like, I've been down here. Like, I've been over here. I've been in this store downtown. I just don't remember because I was a young boy. And then I'm like, when I go ask my mom about it or look at pics, I'm like, oh shit, we was here. You knew about this story. We was here. We was down there. We was at this park. Like, you mean? But I never been to this part like really being conscious. A little detail I forgot to mention when I was talking about my little 2020 backstory. 2020, well, I told you I was outside. I was a bike boo. I was in a SE bike boy. I ain't have SE money, but I definitely was a bike boy. My bike had got stolen, right? I might make that a whole separate story time one of these days. My bike had got stolen, right? And for like, I want to say, because it felt like a year as a young boy. It might have been a year. For like a year, I ain't have a bike. Cause like my mom was like, yo, you struggling right now? Ain't no money for a bike. Like usually my mom would like, not usually, but sometimes she would do it. Sometimes she would like get a bonus around Christmas time or whatever the case may be, or go to the casino, get some cheese, whatever it might be. She'll scrape up some money, put on her credit card, scrape up some money, and get me what I want, right? Give me what I want. It might not be when I want it. Like, for instance, she got me a hoverboard like 2 years after I asked for it. I'm like, yo, this still a hoverboard. She might not give me it right when I want it, but she'll get me it. And I appreciate her for that. But I'm begging for a bike. I'm like, yo, can I get a bike? Can I get a bike? Can I get a bike? And mind you, quarantine, you in the crib, you just really intaking all this media. I'm watching, and I don't know why this resonated with me. I just like what I like. I was watching mountain biking vids on YouTube. This white bull, fuck, am I on the wire? It was this white bull who rode mountain bikes and all that. So I started getting a mountain bike, and I think I got a story time on my channel about mountain biking, how I almost died, dead ass, almost died from mountain biking, all that in the third. So she gave me this mountain bike, right? It wasn't like a $1,000, what them Jones called, Trek or whatever they be calling them. It was a Huffy. But it just had the big mountain bike tires, the off-road joints, gears, and that's it, to be honest. It didn't really have nothing special. It was a green joint. I think it's still in my brother's basement. It might be in my brother's basement. Yeah, it was a green joint. And I used to like put shit on there, water bottle holder. I think I changed the brake pads one time. I say all that to say I was a biking ass nigga. Usually I feel like a lot of Philly young boys took the bus, but I wasn't. I don't know why though. I definitely didn't know the bus routes. Before high school, I didn't know the bus routes. I used to take the bus with my mom when I was young because we didn't have a car. But I wasn't a bus bull, like me personally. Before I got to high school, I wasn't a bus bull, so I would just ride my bike wherever I go. When Uber came out, I take an Uber, like, you know what I mean, scrape up the cheese to take an Uber. Like, I was never a bike bull. I'm not never a bike bull. I was never a bus bull. So the friend group basically telling me like, yo, we want to go to this park. I'm like, bet. Park like a 20-minute walk. I'm like, yo, I usually ride my bike almost every time I go outside. It's just faster. It's just more convenient. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it'll be like, yo, if we out here doing this, why the fuck is you on a bike? You might get caught, or you might have to drop your bike and run. But it's like, bro, I'm thugging on the bike. Like, I'm gonna be alright on the bike, bro. So I come up with some excuse, bro. I'm telling my mom like, yo, it was warm outside. Yeah, it was a hotter day outside. So it was either 2020 or 2021. It was a warmer day outside. So I'm telling my mom like, yo, this used to be my main excuse. I'm about to go ride my bike in the trails over there, or I'm probably spitting all that, or I'm gonna go to my best friend. We gonna go to the park and chill, all this down the third. I was going to the park. I just wasn't going to the park that I usually go to. My mom did not have my location at this time. She had a Joy. I'm fucked now. I mean, I don't got a dude, like, I mean, but yeah. And I was fanny pack bull too. I was in my fanny era. Oh my god. I wish I had my old phone, yo. I knew I had videos from these days. Let me try to. Fuck. It's gonna take me a minute to try to sign into some old accounts. Fuck, bro. Fuck. Yeah, I can't sign into them Jones, but I'm wearing like some Nike t-shirt with the colorful shit. I wish I had the picture to show you. I would have so many more story times if I could log in and see, cause that's my thing. I don't remember shit until I see the shit. Then it's like, yo, I really did this. Like that'd be my shit, bro. But I had like a Nike t-shirt on, white John, probably my best t-shirt at the time. So I tell my mom I'm going over here, going to the park. I'm not going to the park. I hit her with the soupy doopty shebang and go to the other park up there, farther park. Not really, it's my area, but I don't be up there, so it's like, you know what I mean? So I go up there, right, ride my bike up there, hot as shit. I ain't gonna lie, I love riding my bike. I just love riding bikes. I might get a dirt bike one of these days. I gotta be rich first. Hold on, y'all, subscribe, get that dirt bike. I get there, I walk into the park where I'm bringing my bike up the steps, all that, walk into the park, and I see Lotto. I see Lotto on the swings. Never seen Lotto in person. You ever like first meet a girl off Instagram, but it's not even like a catfish type joint, but it's like you really get to see they whole shit. Like you really get to see like, oh, you this tall, like you really this tall. Like man, Jay might tell you, oh, I'm 5'2", I'm 5'6", all this and the third. But you get in person, it's like, okay, now I really can see. Now I really, like, even though we FaceTime all that, I'm looking at her, I'm like, okay, this really you. Mind you, I really had my eye on Beef Patty. I was not worrying about Lotto. My thing around this time was, I wasn't on it that heavy, but my thing around this time was like, yo, I'm gonna get a girlfriend. I had to get a girlfriend. I don't know why. You don't need a girlfriend to do this. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get a girlfriend and I'm gonna fuck something and we gonna live happily ever after. Y'all see, that ain't how it turned out. But that was my thing, right? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get a girlfriend. We gonna vibe. It's gonna be majestical. I'm gonna fuck her in her mom room or some shit. It's gonna be majestical, and then we just gonna live, right? So I got my eye on Beef Patty for that specific reason. But I was only gonna do that if I fucked with her though. I wasn't just gonna cuff any girl and crack. That was never my thing back then. That wasn't my thing back. I was never gonna cuff any random girl and crack. It's been random girls that threw they self at me. I could have lost my virginity when I was like 14. Like, you mean, I could have lost my virginity when I was like 13, 14, just based off the shit that happened and the amount of girls that threw themselves at me. But I'm just like, yo, no, I just don't want it to happen this way. It was kinda a waiting for the right one type thing, but it wasn't no right one, to be honest. But look, get there, see Lotto. I'm like, what's up? We chilling. I sit on the swing with her, right? I'm like, yo, where the rest of your friends at? She say, what's that girl name? She say, Kiki over there. See Kiki. Kiki say, what's up? I'm saying, what's up? I'm like, who all coming? She like, me, Kiki, we here obviously, and Beef Patty coming. I'm like, alright, who? Now, I think I left out this detail. It was either me and Beef Patty or me, Beef Patty, and Eminem. I would like light, slight flirt with him on the low though, like light, slight. I'm not really that sure about Eminem, but Beef Patty, I know we definitely had some flirty encounters, right? So, but mind you, I'm gonna let this be known right now, because this is important. I'm gonna let this be known right now. Not really like, it wasn't set in stone in my head, like, yo, because like, a girl could literally say like the craziest shit. A girl could be doing all of this. A girl could be in your face and she won't like you. She could be giving out all the crushing shit and she just won't like you. But I knew that though. So I'm seeing the little crushing shit from basically 3 out of 4 of these girls, right? I'm seeing the little crushing shit. I want to go all 4, but I'm not gonna go all 4. I'm seeing a little like, oh yeah, why she talking to me like this? Why she doing this? Why she doing this? Okay, I know that you like me, but I can't say that for sure. You ain't really come out and say that. All right, I'm seeing that, right? Sometimes it will be heavier than other times, but with me and Beef Patty, I'm like, okay, like it's undeniable at this point. Like, okay, you not on my dick for real, but I like, come on, yeah, you mean, like, yeah. So one of the girls is like, yeah, Beef Patty about be here in like a little bit, right? I'm like, bet. Now the park jumping, I feel like nowadays, I mean, I haven't, when the last time I rode past a park, like a park that I used to go to? No, I feel like, well, obviously it's wintertime, but I feel like the park be jumping with little kids now. Like, little kids. It don't be like, mind you, it was like 13, 14. Me personally, they might still be out there. Some of y'all that might watch me might be 13, 14 that still go to the park. But like, I'm not talking about basketball though. I'm just talking about like chilling on the swings and doing all of that. I don't be seeing young boys at the park no more. Today, the park was jumping, y'all. It's niggas playing ball, all this and the third. I knew one of the niggas playing ball just from like mutual friends and him being like, we from the same area, all this down the third. It's little kids there too. It's niggas our age. It's grown niggas playing ball too. I'm like, oh, this joint jumping. Mind you, sun beaming. It's probably like 72 today. It's probably like 72. I got my water bottle, all that I'm waiting for. We chilling. I'm trolling. I'm too. We trolling all this down the third. Beef Patty pull up. Now, Beef Patty pull up, I'm not gonna lie. Beef Patty pull up looking good. She looking like a little 7.8. She looking like a 7.86 today. I'm gonna get real specific. 7.86. She like a 7.86. I'm like, okay, she look good. If she on it, I'm on it, right? Now, Eminem, I can't remember specifically because I'm gonna get into that later. But I don't think Eminem pulled up to the park this time. I'm not even completely sure this is my first time pulling up to the park with him, but I know this is my first and last time seeing Beef Patty. I'm gonna tell you why. My first and last time seeing Beef Patty. So it's me, Beef Patty, Lotto, and Kiki. 3 girls, right? Went on a 3-man by myself. That ass 3-man by myself. Not to seem like I'm just some Duke Dennis type bull, but that's what it was. Ladies, comment. Let's hear from the ladies themselves. If y'all watching, let's keep it a bean. Back then, y'all ain't was Beef Patty pull up looking good as shit. I'm instantly on that with it right. My whole vibe switch. I'm like, what I mean by that, my whole vibe switch, like, yeah, I'ma still be me, but now I'm gonna be me seductively. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get in there. I'm not trying to crack. I'm just trying. Yeah, me all this down the third. So we get to talking, right? We sitting like basically on the actual like playground. Like we was on the swings before and we would like chill near the playground shit and the bench and all that. We like near the slide where the slides is at. Like shit like that. We at the, what do you call that shit? Like the castle type joint with the bridge and all that. You climb up the joint, all that. We near there, right? I'm playing with her, we talking, we trolling. We like, yo, should we go to the store? I don't know if we went to the store or not this day. We might have went to the store. I'm like, I'm riding around on the bike a little bit. I think she rode my bike. I grab her phone. No, I ain't grab her phone. I wasn't that type nigga. I grabbed her lip gloss. She was putting lip gloss on. I said, give me that. Just start grabbing it. I started, what you gonna do? She coming up, yeah, you wanna see when I'm gonna do all that little flirt shit, right? Me running around in the joint, all this, that, and the third. Now we get to the point where it's hot as shit outside. We not about to be running around. Oh, like, like little ass kids. We like 13, 14. We not about to just be, hey, wanna go down the slide? We not about to do that, right? So we chill under some shade. And Lotto is like, she's still trolling, but it's basically an ISO at this point. Like they still around. They still might be making comments. I still might be trolling them too. Mind you, this is they friend. They knew this girl before me. But I think they might have peeped what was going on. Like, okay, ISO type joint, right? So I'm having a great goody ass time, yo. I'm like, yeah. Mind you, I already had Beef Patty Instagram, all that. I already had her number. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get home, FaceTime. Me and her probably FaceTime one-on-one before this too. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to get home, FaceTime. This about to be my vibe for the rest of quarantine. This about to be my vibe. Like, I'm like, yeah, we had a good time. I know she could come outside. Like, I'm thinking all of this as all of this is going on, right? Now, mind you, unconfirmed to me at the time, the other girls like me. Or the other girl, we would say the other girls like me. Because one of them told me like, yo, I had a crush on you back then. I did a prank on Lotto. I did a prank on Lotto one time and I was like, yeah, I want you. But she had a boyfriend. She like, yo, you didn't want me when I actually wanted you and all this and the third. So I'm just gonna assume, what did I fucking call her? Kiki wanted me too, because she was giving on the same vibes. I sound like so fucking egotistical. I don't like that, but that's the truth. I don't like that. So we vibing, like we having, like, y'all, it's really a good ass vibe. Like usually my type of vibes, what I want to have with girls is, I'm not gonna say current, I'm gonna say around that time, I want to have that vibe to where we could just laugh all day. Like we could say dumb shit. We don't have to try to look good for each other, really. We could just laugh and do all this and the third. And we could just really be ourselves. But you know how you yourself, but you kind of like hold back, like I like you just chilling, you're not trying to seem or whatever the case may be, so you hold back your personality a little bit. Maybe I want that type of vibe. We don't gotta do that, but this is the type of vibe where it's just like smooth, like just, yeah. Mind you, I've never been afraid to talk to girls. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's like I got a lot of girls in my family. I'm gonna say girls, woman. I don't know what it's been, but I never been like, oh yeah, if she come up to me and I'm genuinely interested in her, I'm not gonna be like I'm not gonna lie. On the E-Day, I was on Rod G's E-Date. I was like, this was around that time. This might have been around that time. No, did I have them dreads? I don't know. I'm sidetracking, but like, yeah, that day I was trying not to get my ass whooped because my mom was already on my ass for being up late. I was trying to talk quiet, and I generally didn't like really have no interest in her. Like, yeah, she looked good, but I ain't no interest in her, so I ain't even keep the convo flowing enough, and I fucking sued. I came like third or second though, just based off of me being a real nigga, so I'm glad for that. But look, Me and Beef Patty vibing so good, right? She digging through her purse. I'm like, yo, what you got in there? Like, what you got? Condom in there? I'm trolling all that type shit, right? I say something. Here it go, yo. Here it go. Here it go, yo. I say something. And she get up, mind you, we was just chilling in the shadows and all of that. She get up and she like, what you say? All this, that, and the third. I'm backing up. Now we walking away from her little friends, right? We backing up, and she come like in my face on some like, yeah, I'm applying pressure type shit. Mind you, she look good. I'm like, yo, come in my face, come close, give me a kiss, babe. You look good. I mean, mind you, never kissed this girl. I'm like, yo, you look good. All that in the third, right? And I look at her like this. She like, oh yeah, you don't believe me, mind you, we talking shit all the time that's going on. So I'm like, yo, what nigga is around here right now? What nigga is around here? It smell like a nigga just got done from playing ball. I'm like, yo, and I'm like, you know how you smell like sweat? Like you personally, you smell like sweat, and you can smell that it's you, but then you can smell sweat and be like, yo, that's not me. I'm smelling and I'm like, yo, that gotta be you. Y'all, I'm in disbelief. I'm like, yo, you too pretty for this, but at the end of the day, you still a Philly John. Philly Johns get nasty sometimes. I'm like, yo, so I'm in denial, right? I'm in denial. I duck off to the side real quick. I smell myself. I'm like, yo, do I? I'm like, it's hot as shit outside. I don't even smell like that much sweat, and I'll just rode my bike here. I go back talking to her. She talking to her homegirls. Oh no. Yo, that ruined my whole fucking vibe for her for the rest of my life. For the rest of my life, I'm like, yo, did you not even attempt to put on deodorant? Did you not? Like, and I'm trying to give her the pass because I'm trying to be a nice person. I'm trying to give her the pass. I'm like, yo, it's hot as shit outside. Then I'm like, no, bro. It's nobody else that smell like this. It's only you. It's nobody else that's smelling like this. Y'all, and like, it baffled me. It fucking baffled me, y'all. Cause it was like, yo, as a female, and it was just like, as a female though, like, okay, it's hot as shit outside, it's factors, but as a female though, I'm fucked up. Instantly, I start looking at her different. I'm like, no, I gotta leave. I gotta go home. I got to go home, bro. I gotta go home. So I'm like, yo, fuck all of this, right? Fuck all of this. And it was so fucked up in my mind. I'm like, yo, fuck her. I'm about to be on Eminem. After that, I don't even think I was on Eminem for real. In my mind, I'm like, yo, fuck all of this. I gotta leave this area by any means necessary. Like, it could have been a genre where like, alright, you cool. I mean, it could have been a genre like, alright, you stink, stay over there. But we've been like flirting this whole time that she bound to come by me. I don't know how I didn't smell this before. Maybe I was breathing out when I was near her. I didn't smell this before. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo. I checked my phone, right? I had the phone in the little fanny pack. I checked my phone. I'm straight face right here. It's probably like 3-4 p.m. It's 3 to 5 p.m. I'm checking my phone. I'm like, damn. In my head though, they over there vibing. I'm just acting like I'm on my phone. They talking about some bullshit. I'm like, damn, yo. I'm trying to fucking leave. This girl's like shit. Damn, but I gotta. Come on, I don't want to be seen as the boy to embarrass no girl and be like, yo, you stink, and leave. Mind you, this still a friend group. I'ma fuck the whole joint up, bro. So I'm like, damn, how can I get out of here without being a bad person? I'm like, you know what? I'm about to pull some shit, right? I text my mom. I'm like, Mom, she don't text me back. I was gonna tell her to call me. I'm like, damn, go to my settings. Go. I'm going to my ringtone, right? Where that you know how they change settings. I don't know where that shit at. Go to my ringtone, right? I'm right here, y'all. I'm on this exact page right here. She walk up to me, Beef Patty. She walk up to me. She like, yeah, oh, I gotta leave. Bye. All this, then the third. I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to make shit seem off, cause I know Like, I know if I fuck this up, I know if I like be on some nutty drawing that shit and be like, yo, you stink. Even if I wanted to snipe at another girl in the friend group, my chances is fucked. Even if I wanted to be friends with her, my chances is probably fucked up. I'm like, yo, go ahead. I was about to fake the phone call anyway. In my head, I'm like, thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. That ass, I'm like, yeah, I'm celebrating, bro. I'm nay-naying in my head, bro. I'm like, yes, bro. I'm like, yes. She dip off, right? I'm telling the other two girls, like, yeah, like, yo, my mom said I gotta come in. We about to go do something. I'm fraud. My mom ain't say come in. I dip off, right? Grab my bike. Park probably cleared out. Park had cleared out a little bit. Niggas, not too many niggas was playing ball. I cleared out. Ride my bike home. As I'm riding my bike home, y'all, my dreams was fucking shattered. I told y'all, hey, I'm like, yo, I'm about to cuff a girl. We about to be locked in. She about to take my virginity. All of this, bro. And looking back, it's like, damn, OJ, maybe you was a little harsh. It's like, no, bro. Self-decency, lady. I'm sorry. Maybe I was a little harsh because it was only one time. Maybe if it was the second time, it would have been like, alright. But like you know, niggas, we human, we make mistakes. But I was just like, yo, my queen should not be making this mistake. My queen should not. I'm like, no, bro. I go home. I'm considering blocking this girl. I always consider a block. And I'm not even like I only block girls if you on some shit where it's like, yo, you drawn, I gotta block you. Or if I got a girl and it's like, yo, I gotta block you. My girl, you mean, I just got, you mean. But I'm like, yo, should I block her? I'm like, yo, I can't block her. Her friends gonna start questioning me. I'm like, fuck, I just got vibe out, right? I'm like, yo, I'm not talking to her no more. So fast forward, right? We still got these group chats. I would still talk to her, but I'm not flirting with her no more, bro. I'm just talking to her just like she any regular other girl. Eventually, it's time for the next link, right? Next link, I'm making sure she's not there. That ass. Next link, Lotto hit me up. I think Eminem might have came this time. Lotto hit me up. I'm like, yo, who all going? She like, yeah, it's just gonna be me and Kiki and Eminem. I'm like, all right, bet. Next link. Who all going? Yeah, it's just gonna be me and Beef Patty. Oh no, I can't. I got work. I ain't no job. Oh no, I can't. My mom, my ankle inside out. I can't. No. Oh, all right. Well, we might as well just go home. We was only coming out here for you. Oh no, I can't. Eventually, y'all, Beef Patty ended up getting a nigga, and I was so happy because I'm like, yo, at least she offered me now. She was never really on me that heavy. She was never like on my dick. Bro. It was just like, at least if she loyal, hopefully she ain't not gonna be talking to me no more. I just went on with my life, y'all. Mind you, even though we was young, y'all, I promised you, I never talked to a girl, had a situation, flirted with a girl, had a girlfriend, ex-girlfriend that ever smelled like that in my life before. Never smelled like that. Never. That was the first and the last. I said no, I was out of there. But look, man. Eventually, I low-key stopped talking to the whole friend group because of that. Like, slowly though. I was still cool. With the girls and all that. But I would talk to them like individually, bro. I probably talked to Eminem and Lotto the most, like on an individual level, like no group chats, like, oh, you my homie now, like I talk to you, I reply to your story, whatever the case may be. I think Eminem asked me to come to her birthday party. I wanted to go too. I don't know why I ended up going. Yeah, I see Eminem like outside. She'd give me a hug, all that, like all that little shit. But yeah, that whole friend group. I'm not gonna say that they whole friend group. And mind you, it was a factor. We going to high school too. Like from quarantine to high school was a big shift to me. Like a lot of people in my life, a lot of dynamics changed. That was a big shift for me. But that friend group just vanished, bro. I was like, hey man, I ain't about to be over here with no fart spray ass smelling nigga. Respectfully though. Hey, look, man, I love y'all niggas. If y'all was the girls I was talking about in the story time, I gotta be me. I can't even sit up here and sugarcoat shit, y'all. I can't. No, she just smelled too bad, bro. I got love for all of y'all though, but she like, y'all technically part of my childhood. She just like, no, bro, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I love y'all niggas, man. Subscribe. Road to 1,000. Fuck the 900. We going straight to 1,000, bro. Subscribe. I love y'all niggas. I'm gonna see you on the next one. All right, subscribe. Twitch coming at 1,000. How many times I gotta say this shit?